I mean, if you have a monotone whistling system naturally from your body, I mean, you deserve every punch in the earlobes. But I don't know, that's the thing. All right, we're doing this again. I guess I can keep this up. I try to do this thing a little bit more organized. I gather my thoughts within the last episode, and I figured, well, I'll just write random things down. Hello, brain tumor. I'll write random things down, either on my phone, my desktop computer, or on a notepad, and then compile it all in a nice little notepad. Word document, what have you. I don't even know what's on my computer nowadays. And then just ramble about it on my next episode and just see where that goes. So, as I went, starting off this episode on a bad note about monotone whistlers, I just randomly thought of a coworker today. Well, an ex-coworker, because they got fired. Thank the gods, because he was irritating. But he always have this thing where he always come in the office and have like this monotone whistling thing going on, and then he'll ask you if you heard that song, and you can't really decipher what it was. And it came to a point where it was irritating at the time, because you could hear and smell him walk inside of the office, which sounds kind of bad to kind of already have that mentality, but yeah, like you'd hear him walking through the door. It's kind of a mouth breather, and then you'd smell him after that. And it wasn't like a nice smell. It was like even though the day just started, sounded like you just put on deodorant, and then you came to work, and then it wore off, and then all of a sudden you started sweating. But anyway, he comes in and he does this monotone whistling thing for a song. I can't whistle, by the way, so I mean I shouldn't be bitching, but I mean just having that monotone whistle is irritating. He'll walk in and be like, and be like, "Oh, dog, you heard that song before?" I was like, "What song was that?" It's a kind from Little Steamo or whatever his name, Little Yachty, yeah. And I'm like, I don't even listen to that shit, man. But I could even figure out the key of your song. But and then past that point of irritation, I figured I'd just milk it. I mean, it's still early in the day. I got 7.5 hours left to go in this workday, so I figured just kind of drag it on a little bit, just for my own personal entertainment. So I was like, I haven't heard that one, but have you heard any good DMX ones lately? And then he said no, and then he started supposedly whistling the classics, I guess, in that same freaking monotone key, if that's even a thing. And he'll just be like, "Woo, y'all go make me," and then like I kind of get it, but it was just irritating. But anyway, it's glad to get off my chest. That's the thing with this craziness going on. My therapist said I should just probably keep this going, since since their business operation is kind of reopening back up, I guess, but I guess they're still trying to figure it out. And then she was like, "Oh, my lips feel so dry." Hello, Vaseline. Even chapstick, bro? That is gross. That's a turnoff, by the way. If I ever look at myself and see the alligator's anus, ugh. Yeah. But anyway, since my therapeuticals business of operation is, I guess, starting to go back up, I think a lot of people are still trying to do the telephone call in, which I can't really do. I mean, it doesn't seem that much for me at the moment. I don't know. I probably just give it 100% of my attention, because apparently she's testing me for ADD. But I'm not even know if I should be telling you that. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, with all this weirdness going on, she said just keep at it. Get all the thoughts out. Get all the mind unjumbled. And all the random topics that make you happy, irritated, sad. Just get it out. No format. Just go. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just going. Yeah. But yeah, Strange times we live in, right? I mean, I'm not gonna go into the obvious. You know what's going on, and if you don't, what the hell? Yeah, you should probably Google from like maybe earlier this year and figure it out. But yeah, I mean, what have you done since the whole shimbo shabango went down? I mean, a lot of people been trying to do things to keep it positive. A lot of people took turns from the worst. Some people in between. But I like to think that I've kept it on the positive side, the productive side, on things. I mean, here's one crazy thing. Um, I've started playing video games once all this went down, and all the games are noticeably. I'm sorry, I'm on my computer like disabling all the notifications. But yeah, back to my gaming console addiction, I guess. I'm gonna start playing my PS4 again. I mean, the last time I played it was when the first Battlefront for it came out, and even that, like, I didn't really pay much attention to. I mean, I love Star Wars, but like, I played it for a few times. Played it online with my friend Justin from Beware the Bear. We played it a couple of times, I think, and then we just kind of didn't play after that. And then stuff happened. Work got crazy. Music stuff picked it up. Joined 17 other bands, and here I am. I couldn't play the PS4. And back to reality, which is now I'm starting to play my PS4. Games that came out maybe a year or two ago, but I'm starting to play it. And holy shnikes, I missed out on a lot. I mean, I didn't play a lot of games. I played maybe like 3 games, which I should probably talk about now. It's not in my notes, but we're not following a schedule, right, guys? Yee! But anyway, I had a family member text me. He's like, "You should put something on the wall on your right side, your left." And I figured I don't really have anything to hang on a curtain. I mean, that's not really stable and effective, right? So I kind of MacGyvered a microphone stand and an iPad holder, as if you were playing an acoustic guitar gig and then you don't know what NSYNC song you want to play. So I just used that as a table tray, and the artwork featured is from my very good friend Fernando Pacheco. He's very good at this collage magazine cutouts. Like, he does this all by hand, and it's crazy. And I had a few drinks with him, maybe last year. I don't even remember. I usually hang out once a year, like randomly have a few drinks here and talk about gardening stuff. Excuse me. But he gave me he came out with like a serving tray of all these collage stuff, and I figured it's like, oh, this is cool. But I never expected him for him to like offer me to take one home. So like I was like, oh, geez, cool. And then he asked me to pick one, and then it came to that moment like I like all of these because one was music. And there was other stuff that was like pop culture references, what I thought was pretty cool. And I want to be that dickhead that said, "Can I take them all?" And then offer to pay for it. And then, but like, there is some people out there who like offer it, but they kind of wish like you didn't. You kind of dismiss the offer to pay. But yeah, I was ready to drop some dough on the stuff because it's all original stuff, and he does it by hand and takes time to do so. So I took the Dave Grohl thing, of course. I mean, he's the man, and I am a human being of music, if you will. A connoisseur in some countries, but I dabble here and there. Right? I don't know what accent was that. Was it Welsh? I don't know. But anyway. And this here, just a little Umbrella Academy pin set that I got from Dragon's Lair, which was fun. I was shocked. I'm not too sure if he put that on the floor, but there seemed to be a whole lot left at the time, and I went back the next day, it was gone. But if he does have any, you can find these at Dragon's Lair. And I'm not too sure if it was on sale or not. I just grabbed it, paid for it, and got the hell out because you go in there with a mask, and then you once in a while you see like a huge wave of people coming with masks. And there's always that one sketchy dude who's like, "Why the hell are you sweating so much? Huh? It's AC in here." And then so I didn't say that to him. I just said that to myself, and then I walked out. But yeah, is that mean of me to do? I hope not. But oh well. What was it talking about? Ah, the PS4 stuff. Yes. So, shit went down. What did I start playing? I started playing, and disclaimer, I do know these games came out maybe a year, 2 maximum, but hey, I haven't played anything since. So the first game I picked up was Red Dead Redemption 2. And a little backstory to that, I went full on nerd crazy from the first Red Dead Redemption, which was on my Xbox 360? Or was it the regular black brick of death Xbox? I think it was 360. It has to be 360. 'Cause I played it here. I didn't have one when I lived here. And me, I love the open world stuff. The Rockstar Games open world stuff, cuz I would just tweak out like crazy on the missions and the side missions. And I went deep into that game. Cuz like that's the thing with Rockstar, they always progress with their games. I mean, I've not had a bad experience with the Rockstar games. I did not play all of the GTA series, but the few that I did play, I mean, the consistency was there with gameplay. Graphics always progress. I mean, it was all about fun and killing time, and that's what happened. It worked. And then I think I started over Red Dead Redemption on a more difficult level and completed some of the other things I didn't accomplish, I guess. I don't know why. Just because I didn't want to get bored, considering we were extended the lockdown another month. It's like, all right, let's start the game over and put it on the second to last hardest difficulty level, huh? What do you think? I was like, yeah, why not? Collect all the herbs, lasso up some people and take them for ransom, and not really ransom, but what is it? You bounty hunt. Bring them back. I've done more bounty missions and other side missions, which is crazy. And just the way that the story intertwines with characters and sub-characters. And I think I got emotionally involved in the game with the characters. And then there's a rare horse that you can get, and he has a relationship. Not a gross relationship, you know. Come on, be mature here, guys. But yeah, like if you were like someone who have like a dog, yeah, he had like you get attached to his horse because his horse has been through him from beginning through end, and then the decisions that you make throughout the game just kind of just chooses your fate and your endings throughout the game. Like every outcome of every choice that you do changes the game, and I think that's cool. I mean, I probably should restart it again, and instead of doing all the things at a high morality rate, do it like an outlaw. Live like an outlaw. Shoot everybody, steal everything, and drink everything at the bar, and don't pay the tab. Lenny! Yeah. Well, yeah. You probably don't know who that is. This guy, the main character, is Arthur Morgan. And Morgan, hello, there's the brain tumor again. That's probably not a good idea. I should probably knock on wood for that. But yeah, he has his younger friend named Lenny, and they go on just random missions together, stealing, robbing bank stuff, killing the bad guys. Yeah, and there's a scene where they both get drunk together and just go crazy. Yeah. And then other than that, I don't want to spoil the game for you if you didn't yet. I mean, you're kind of behind if you didn't yet. I'm still am. And still getting used to the open world craziness graphics of the PS4 it has to offer. Even though they probably like announced PS5 or what are they on 8? They come on like iPhones nowadays. But that doesn't matter. I had fun. I'm still having fun because I picked up a new game shortly right after starting the game over again. I accidentally clicked on the PS4 store online shop. I don't know what it is. I don't know any lingo. I don't know what's popular. I don't even know what games is good now for PS4. I was gonna say Minecraft, but isn't that PC? I think. I don't know. Was it at just phones? Should have brought some water before this thing because my throat is dry. COVID. Anyway, got my second game. Downloaded it for $20. I mean, that's quite a deal considering that these things are what, usually $50 to $60 as much as I can remember. I know Nintendo Switch games are expensive for this little SD card thing. Like $60 at least. Cheese and rice. But anyway, I've known I came across this game because watching random YouTube videos, and I think, what is the gaming conference called? E3 maybe? And I came across this game, and me, I love zombie movies, zombie games, and whatnot. I'm pretty sure I played one of every staple a console has had to offer. I mean, other than this one. Nose running. Hello, COVID! Yeah, I know this game got a lot of reviews, and the demo gameplay that I seen on the E3 footage was amazing. And if I didn't mention it yet, the game is called Days Gone. And I'm sorry, I don't know the production company that did it, but whoever did it should deserve all the money, all the currency in every language form ever. Yeah, storyline itself is pretty intense. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't even consider it like a zombie game. I mean, that's just a benefit of playing the game. I mean, of course, that's like one of the main bad guys that you fight, or you fight zombie hordes if you consider that a single entity, but it's not, because a horde means more than one, I assume. I don't even know if it's strictly for zombie lingo or if it's strictly for hoarders. Oh, did I just get a light bulb event? Wow, is that how they come up with hoarders? Is it spelled the same? I don't even know. But juggle it, okay? Yeah. Anyway, Days Gone, another one of them open world type games, and another backstory to this. It's starring one of my favorite Star Wars voice actors and I guess motion cap video game actors. Sam Witwer, I believe his name is. He is the guy that plays Starkiller in the Star Wars Force Unleashed games. And I played every single one that came out. Was it 2 or 3 of them? I don't remember. But I freaking love those games on the, I think it was 360. Yeah. Played those over and over again because I love me some Star Wars. And then I know he's involved with like all the other movies and cartoons as well. I believe he's the voice for Darth Vader on the Clone Wars series, and I know he does some sub characters just as his own voices, because he's a crazy voice actor. If you see the behind the scenes, he's up there. I mean, if this music thing doesn't kick off, be a voice actor. I don't know. Is there school for that? Is there scholarships for that? I don't have the voice for radio or TV, neither the face, but I'm gonna try anyway. Need that water. Yeah, Days Gone, starring Sam Witwer. He's also a musician, by the way. He does, I think he does his own producing. He's a one-man recording band for a group called the Crash Tones, and I think he does have a new album that released during this time this game came out. But yeah, let me talk more about Days Gone. I mean, you start off, it seems like recent time, and then the world has gone to shit because, zombie virus spread and messed up everybody. And what a perfect time to play this kind of game, where the backstory of it is like, oh, someone was sick, went to a conference, coughed on some seat covers, and everybody got sick. They went home and got sick. And yeah, 2.5 billion people, I think they said, turned into zombies. Yeah, that's a crazy game. I mean, apparently it's rumored that the second game is in the works, or the next chapter of it is, or download content, or what did it call it? DLC? Bet you didn't think I knew that one. Yeah, download content. I'm not too sure if they were doing that or what. But either way, I'm excited because the only way they can go from there is up or forward. I don't know what the best way to categorize or explain that. That game is awesome. If you do have a chance, please get it. I think it's exclusively for PS4. I think. I'm like 97% sure, but yes. And I think it's still for $20 on the online store. And I went to Target and the physical game is $20. And I should have got the other game that was next to it, but I didn't hear that good reviews. It's the one with the Walking Dead guy, Norman Reedus. I forgot the name of that was. Damn it! But the graphics look hella crazy. But I should have got it. But maybe Payday coming around. Maybe I'll get that. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much the games that I played. Oh, I said 3, but I wouldn't count the other one. The other one is super old. I just got it because someone that left our working place left a whole bunch of PS4 games and DVDs in a bag in the warehouse for some reason. I mean, I would never consider the excuse to bring a gift bag with random stuff in it and bring it to work and leave it there and not work there ever again. But anyway, that game was Uncharted, the recent one. I think it's A Thief's End. It's another, I wouldn't say open world, but the graphics and interaction to the environment stuff is kind of crazy. And I think too, I love pirate stuff. I mean, yeah, I kind of go Captain Jack Sparrow mostly every Halloween, I think. And I try to pull it off with this Captain Zack Sparrow thing, but it has never taken off. But oh well. You carry on. Oh, yes. Speaking of carrying on, I should do that as well. So, with everything that went down, a bunch of my friends released a whole bunch of new music. Other than a band that I'm in, of course, 8250, we released our album on 420. Coincidence? Why don't you ask the band? Yeah, released one on 420. We had no intention of releasing it as lockdown type release, but we had to get the album out. Figured it's a good time for our friends and family to realize what we've been up to and see what the progress was. And we got some good reviews. We did a virtual album quarantine type of performance, a stream event that we did on Alt 1059 on the interwebs. And yeah, that consisted of the band members recording and performing the song in the comfort of our own homes. So the drummer was in his garage. A bass player who lives in Australia, by the way, was playing bass guitar in his bedroom. Lead singer Jesse was playing in front of his living room, decked out. There was one song with his daughter just sitting there just staring at him, which is pretty cute. And then I was playing, I guess, in this corner of what you're seeing now. Yeah, came out fun. I think prior to that, if not after that, because I'm so great with time, back to Fernando, his band, No Villains Left, released an album as well. And I'll post all these links, hopefully in the description, unless YouTube will let me do something. I don't know. They always changing their platform and stuff like that. But yeah, No Villains Left has a new album that came out this year. And just recently, Dustin Packleb just released his album. My personal reviews about these albums, it's crazy. You know, when you're at home, just thinking about stuff going down, it's crazy that we have a vast category of musical genres here, whether it be ska or in Dustin's sake. I wouldn't call that just acoustic. I don't know. It's poppy, but he went on a different level. He changed. He progressed as a musician. No Villains Left as well. They have their own sound, but they still do the traditional nods to ska. I mean, it's ska, and ska is not dead thanks to bands like these guys. Not Dave Grohl, but No Villains Left. But anyway, I had to go into the office last Friday, and then I figured there was no traffic, you know, kind of breezed through the H1 H2 merge and all that stuff, and it was like, oh wow, I'm ahead of schedule, if you would just call it that way. And then so I figured I'd take the next exit and go to uh the market. I'm not too sure if it was Foodland. I can't remember. I got a bad memory nowadays. So yeah, I go to this marketplace, grab some stuff, grab me a couple musubis and a Portuguese bean soup to go. And then went to the cashier and turned around and grabbed some wheat thins. Grabbed the wheat tins, turned around and went to the cash register. Cashier person working straight faced does not acknowledge my presence. So I'm thinking, okay, one of those. And then so I go, put my products at the table or conveyor belt table. What is this? Yeah, conveyor belt. It moves, and it does like that weird jerking thing of it stopping because I guess it triggers a sensor. But my products are like still halfway on the conveyor belt, and then me, I'm already irritated because he's not even saying anything, and he's just looking. He's just looking down at the conveyor belt, just neat, neat, and I'm just standing there. And then maybe I should have said hello, maybe take initiative. You know, maybe it's not his thing to say hello first, but I mean, you're working. Isn't that part of your job, right? To greet your customer? I don't know. I should have ate lunch because I'm getting grumpy. Or maybe just thirsty because the hoarseness is coming back. But yeah. So food's on the conveyor belt. He still doesn't acknowledge me. Starts ringing it up, and he starts to wipe every single item with a paper towel. Does not have any sanitizing product on it. I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe he just doesn't want his conveyor belt or his work area to be smeared with condensation from the fresh hot musubi that I got. Or to have a soup ring that's probably on the bottom of the soup that I got. But anyway, so he's scanning it, puts it, doesn't even ask if I wanted a bag or not. And still, no talking. Scan, scan, scan. And then everything is scanned, and I'm just standing there. Usually, maybe I'm spoiled, or maybe this is just freaking policy for store members or store employees. Like, is it like a normal thing to like say what your total is at the end, just to kind of initiate some type of social customer company situation that's going down? It's like, all right, it's like a side remark to saying like, all right, pay now. But instead you say, all right, your final total is $6.45. But he doesn't say shit. And just stays there looking down at that scanner thingy, because I guess it does like that little rave laser lighting sound. But he's probably just stoned out of his mind looking at that thing. But I don't know. And I'm already irritated because he's not even saying anything. So I'm standing there with my card and then waiting for the total. And I guess it just makes me uncomfortable. I think that's it. You know, it's not him, but maybe I've just been accustomed to all these things for years where a cashier would tell me my total, but you don't. And then you put me in a position where I get uncomfortable and it's weird. And then if you're not talking, then I'm not going to talk because it's weird. And then so I'm figuring, what the hell? Just take my card, insert it in the thing, and just see what happens. And I guess he missed a step because my card's in and it's still saying, please insert your card. Because maybe he was supposed to ask, are you paying cash or credit or wampum or $10? But he didn't. So my card's in there and I'm just standing there like, looking at the screen, looking at my screen, trying to like initiate something. It's like, hey bro, do something. Anyway, he looks up, notices that I have a card in there. Then he's like, turns around, doesn't say shit. And then he does a thing on the little touchscreen point of sale machine. And then the transaction gets complete. I get no bag, carrying all my stuff. Hands getting hot. Steam condensation going on my arms, getting a little burn. Oh well. Back to the car. Doesn't say thank you. Doesn't say anything after that. But oh well. I mean, he's probably having a rough day. Maybe I'm having a rough day because I'm going to a place where I don't need to be that particular day. So you know what? Fuck it. We're alive. I'm alive, you're alive. I got food. You did this for me. I'll let it go. Anyway, next thing that came to my mind for no apparent reason was spiders. I was showering one day, and in the morning, I like to be weird and take super cold showers to jolt my body and my blood, assuming that it wakes me up quickly and I feel refreshed. I think it works. You should try it. So I turn on my shower. It's like this hand dial thing. If you go all the way up, it's scalding hot. I'm gonna burn your eyebrows off. And if you go all the way down at 6 o'clock, I don't even know how clocks work. Is it 6? That's a digital clock. I can't tell. 6. Let's just say 6, cause yeah, just cause. So if you go all the way 6, then you turn the water off. Then we're back to square one, right? And then, so if I want good freezing water, I just turn it like a quarter of an inch, and then we got freezing cold water. How you like that? Yeah, stuff. Yeah. So the water is super cold, and I'm jolted. Okay, this feels great. It takes a while to get accustomed to it. Like you can't just go into cold showers and be like, yeah, it feels great. I feel energized. My mood's a little bit better because I don't have to wake up. I mean, I'm waking up early, but I feel good. So, and then I continue my shower. I initiate the process to wash my hair in the cold water with my shampoo, lather it up. For some reason, the universe wanted to mess with me that day because I'm washing my hair, and then whoa, that fell down. That's probably not a good thing. I'm so sorry, Fernando. That was an accident. I mean, this isn't made for these things, but I wanted to show it off because I wanted to show off the artwork that my friend made. But yeah, I won't cut it out because I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll cut out some other things earlier because I probably said some naughty stuff that I probably should have uploaded. But we'll see what happens. If it makes it, it makes it. But yeah, anyway, back to the shower. I get to the shower. I'm already in the shower because I already explained that. Cold water's on. I'm lathering my hair. For some reason, like I said, the universe wanted to play a prank on me that day. So I'm lathering it up. Eyes are closed because I don't want to get shampoo in my eyes, because apparently I got 2 of them in the shower. And I lather it up, and then I kind of do this thing where, okay, I got no lather in the danger zone. And I got it up here. I turn to the cold water, kind of wash my face, just kind of solidify. I was like, all right, you got no water in your face. Open your eyes and just see where you're at. So I open my eyes, and I look to the right on my shower curtain liner. It's the second one that's on the inside. And I see this big, freaking huge cane spider. You know, those, not a daddy long, a cane spider. Those big, hairy brown ones that's almost as big as your hand if it wanted to be. And just cruising there, also getting water, just kind of, he's like being dramatic, like an actor just standing in the rain, cold. He's just standing there, or just attached to the shower curtain, just looking at me like, hey, what's up? Good morning. And then a normal person would freak out. I don't know how you could. I couldn't. Well, for me not being normal, I couldn't process how to freak out in this moment. So that moment, I went just completely dead. Washing my hair, I just went dead inside. I went from 98 to back to 0. Just cold water isn't helping. And then I looked at the spider, and I looked back to the wall, and I'm thinking, well. And then so I finished lathering my hair. And then I guess reality sets back in where, maybe there's a spider there. Maybe you should do something about it. Normally, if it's on the outside, I'll do my best to capture it with like a box, a Tupperware, or something, and then release it in my garden or the front door, whatever's closer, right? Because I try not to kill these things. Apparently, they're beneficial to most of the things, and they don't harm me. They're just freaking scary. Anyways, I mean, you can't get out and grab a Tupperware in these situations because if it's on a shower curtain. If I move the shower curtain, the spider's gonna move, right? Then you're back to square one. And I rather get rid of the spider rather it run away and not knowing where it is because I go to bed and I wake up in the morning the spider's on my face laying eggs in my eyeballs. But oh well, there was no other way to do this quickly. So I must confess to a spider murder that I committed. Grabbed the shower nozzle and just started blasting the thing on the shower curtain. Turned it from dripping sprinkles to jet blast. Water is ricocheting to the ceiling, on the light, starting to drip on me, and then edge of the curtains flying out like a high school play curtain, and water's getting into the bathroom. Oh, maybe not a good idea, but the spider is gone because it dropped from the curtain, just started doing like this little water dance thing, and then it went into the drain. And a good part of me wishes that he can swim. And oh, maybe all cane spiders can swim. I mean, he's just chilling on his back, making his way downtown to the Alawai and just figuring out a new life from there. Yeah, I think that's all the drama that I had in my week. I also finally I want to close this off on a good shout out note, I guess. I came across a design project as I'm fortunate to still have my freelancing clients or word of mouth inquiries going around still yet, and I came across this locally owned vegan cheese chef, a bakist, a baker, yeah. And the company is called Green Terra, and then they just make vegan cheeses made from cashews, and then they asked me to make a revamp their logo for them, and then lucky enough we communicated on email and Instagram just to get the ideas flowing. Logo got done within the week, and she was nice enough to offer me cheese samples of her popular stuff. These two cheeses that she gave. I'll post maybe like a flash of them. One is like a taro brie cheese. Of course, vegan. It's made from cashews and almond milk that she processes on her own. And the other one was like a basil herb crusted cheese. It was crazy, by the way. And then these two other little jars that she had was maybe like spreads. One is like I think it was like a tomato and pepper spread that you can put on like cucumbers and like crackers or spread it on anything. I wanted to put that in a sandwich, but I'm thinking 11:30 is probably too late to eat a sandwich and feel good about it after that. And then the other one, I believe, was a mushroom pate, which was, I mean, they were all incredible. I wasn't expecting that much flavor to come. Like, you never expect vegan cheese to be made from cashews and almond milk to have that much flavor in it. And I think that was pretty cool. I mean, I'll post screen captures maybe over here if I'm not lazy. And links on the bottom, of course. But yeah, shout out to Green Terra. Hawaii, I believe it's called. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I am butchering the name, but I'm going blank. And my mind probably needs to reassess itself as I probably should have ate lunch before this thing, but oh well. Had to go with the flow. But yeah, Green Terra, please follow, like, order from their website. It's really good. Like, I'm not the fancy outgoing type eater, but I'm not always as adventurous, but this was high quality stuff. I felt like There's stuff that packs flavor. And then, yeah, you just have to try it for yourself because I am definitely not sharing with that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know when this thing is going to be uploaded because I got so much stuff to do. But yes, stay safe. Stay humbled. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Support local businesses as much as you can. We're all going to need it. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. And yeah, thanks for tuning in to that thing.